Shalom to the elect, giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bashem, El Shai, Bishop McCulkadush, and giving double honor to the elder apostles, the elder bishops, the great millstone. Well, peace and salutation to the elect, starting with 144,000 prophets, choice men of each of the 12 tribes of Israel that have been bestowed this truth to preach to the rest of the believers of the remnant of the 1/3, whom were no prophets, that are Israelites, that will repent from their sins and turn back to the ways of the Heavenly Father, the law, statutes, commandments that was given to the Israelites. Okay. Shalom. To the rest of the Israelite foreigners that look like the heathen nations where they've been scattered to, but lineage by the word of fathers go back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, which is the spirit that bear witness, our spirit that we are the children of the Most High. Shemiah Mothman is a Mothba from the Great Millstone Plaintables camp, located here in the city of Philadelphia. Coming with a lesson, little or a wee lesson. So this is just something in the spirit. I was thinking about a lesson, but I remember I prayed the other day, or maybe yesterday, for the Lord to give me something, and then I had something in front of me, but that didn't stir me to do the lesson. But this is so. You have here the Hebrew alphabet, the Paleo Hebrew or ancient Hebrew alphabet. Okay, you have the modern as well, the different various characters. Now, each character do carry a numeric value as well. Okay, so I is the first letter of the Hebrew alphabet. All right, and you can go into the different meanings of what the Hebrew characters. And just look into the meanings and such. Okay, so say for example, the goes into a ox, or ox as I would say, which is strength and leader. Okay, first. Okay, it looked like a cattle heat. Okay, and you can go into it. You have let me see, this is, I'm not sure what this is, this site, but we just going to go in the spirit and just go through some things. So the represents, I believe, a ox head, and it goes into a strength and leader. Okay, so we're just gonna use that right there. Okay, for the all right. And say for example, what I'm analyzing is the Hebrew name that I chose for myself through the spirit, was obviously given to me, which is a moth. And then ba is, as we're gonna go into, has its number meaning. Okay, so goes into strength, or ox, and it goes into a leader. All right, and it's the number one in numeric value. Okay, then you have so you look up the word truth. That's my Hebrew name, Amath. All right, but Mathba, and I'm just gonna look up the word truth in the Blue Letter Bible, which comes up in different places, but you have to find the appropriate Hebrew word that I'm seeking. So you have it here. It's written out in the Syrian script, Amatha. Amatha, which how they pronounce it is Amath. Amatha. Amath. Amath. Okay? Now, Amath means truth or true. All right. Means also to confirm or be faithful. All right. A support, uphold, and be and nourish. But it just means true. All right. To trust or believe, to be permanent or quiet, morally to be true or certain. All right. So that's heavy. And brothers, in those few Aquath, when getting Hebrew names and such, there's layers upon layers, and as we do know, there's nothing is a coincidence. So, these names represent a lot for yourself. Okay. So is one, which means, we going into in the Hebrew word amath, which is truth, and the numeric value is 1. You have the ma. The ma character is the second character of the word. Okay, you see it here in the Assyrian, but you have it in the Paleo Hebrew, which is a ma character. All right, it looks like an M with a line down, which the ma is a 04 or 40. Okay. Then we can go into the meaning of the ma character. The ma character, going into it, is water, like Mayim. It also says chaos. All right. Try to look if they got any more. This one's saying something else. All right. And we're gonna go to the next. I'm gonna look here. Just look at different sources. Ma also means blood. They got here too. All right. Water, chaos, blood. All right. So you have a ox, strength, leader, water, chaos, blood. 1 and a 4, 0. Then you have, the last character is a Slakia, that's not it. That's a mon. Pardon. It's like, a moth. Alright. Which you have it here. It's just true. Right? And Slakia, if I had that, I didn't check out that this was contracted from this. But moth is the word right here, which is true. Right? Reliableness, stability, continualness. True darkness, truly. Alright? So, you have the Tha is the last character, which the Tha character is like the last letter of as the last letter of the alphabet. They have it 400 as a numeric value, and you have it as a cross or mark or sign or covenant. You would think about the end too. So, a mark or a sign of agreement, a covenant. All right. So, you have it. You had a 1, a 40, and a 400. So, due to spirit, and then you have the ba is 2, and due to spirit, that equates, if you do it spiritual, is like a 144. Okay, 140 400. So it's like 144, which we know elect, and we know the elect is going to have the truth. All right. So that's just a way spiritually I was going into my Hebrew name. Okay. Now, us as believers, we put on as the elect. Okay. This is the book of Colossians chapter 3 and 12, which it reads, "Put on therefore as the elect of the Most High, holy and beloved, bowels of mercy, kindness, humbleness of mind, meekness, long suffering, forbearing one another, and forgive one another. If any man have a quarrel against any, even as Hamashiach forgave you, so also do you." All right, giving you instructions. Okay, but we put on therefore as the elect. We say we're the hopeful elect because we don't know if we truly are until the Lord confirms it when he comes and redeems his elect. Okay, and them getting caught up and delivered out of this place. All right, so put on, let's look up that, and it says to clothe oneself. All right, array. Okay, in the sense of sinking into a garment. Okay, so we think about the garments, clothed in white raiment, the ceremony between the lamb, the bride and the bridegroom, the elect. Okay, this is Revelation chapter 3 and 18 says, "I counsel thee to buy of me gold tried in the fire, that thou mayest be rich, in white raiment, that thou mayest be clothed, and that the shame of thy nakedness do not appear. And anoint thine eyes with eye salve, that thou mayest see." Okay? And thankfully, through this truth, you're able to see through the darkness and ignorance. All right? Going on, Revelation chapter 9 and 7 and 9, it says, "After this I behold, and lo, a great multitude which no man could number, of all nations and kindreds and people and tongues, stood before the throne and before the Lamb," which is Yahushai, "clothed with white robes, and palms in their hands," the victory. All right? This is what we're trying to get to. All right? Garments of righteousness. All right? Sins covered, pure. All right? Through Yahushai. I think of a precept in Job. This is Job chapter 29 and 14. "I put on righteousness, and it clothed me. My judgment was as a robe and a diadem." All right, so he's arrayed with the righteousness, which is in of Yahushai. Because remember, our garments will be as, our righteousness on our own, will be as filthy rags. But through Yahushai, we're made, washed and made clean. All right? Heavy. So, this is something in the spirit. It says in Isaiah chapter 62 and 1, "For to Zion's sake, the Lord's monument, so with the elect, will I not hold my peace, and for Jerusalem's sake, I will not rest," dealing with the Israelites. So God niggas, Latinos, and Americans, Israelite foreigners, "until the righteousness thereof go forth as brightness, and the salvation thereof as a lamp that burneth." Okay? And we know our righteousness is of the Lord. Okay? and we're that city. This is heavy. You could go. I think that's Isaiah 65. The righteousness of me. Right. Oh no, that's Isaiah chapter 43. Like I said, it's all in the spirit right now. So. Isaiah 43 or Isaiah 53. 53. Okay. Righteousness of me. What? Isaiah 40. Yeah, that's Isaiah 54. Pardon me. It says here, "No weapon that is formed against thee shall prosper, and every tongue that shall rise against thee in judgment thou shalt condemn. This is the heritage of the servants of Yahweh, and the righteousness of me," said the Lord. Yeah, your servants. Isaiah 42. Dealing with your election. "Behold, my servant whom I uphold, mine elect, in whom my soul delighteth." All right, everybody don't delight the Lord. 2/3 are not delighting the Lord. Ratazah, delight, goes into the will, being acceptable, pleased. Okay? "Behold, my servant whom I uphold, mine elect, in whom my soul delighteth. I have put my spirit upon him. He shall bring forth judgment to the Gentiles." Okay? This is Isaiah chapter 43 and 1. "But now thus said the Lord Yahweh that created thee, O Jacob, and he that formed thee, O Israel, fear not, for I have redeemed thee. I have called thee by thy name. Thou art mine." Okay? These things should give you confidence within yourself, understanding your power and the promises that was given unto you. Alright? As being Israelites, despite our shortcomings. This is Isaiah 43 and 25. "I, even I am, he that blotteth out thy transgressions for mine own sake, and will not remember thy sins. Put me in remembrance, let us plead together, declare thou, that thou mayest be justified." Okay? So these are very beautiful, and it just made me think about the elect and the Hebrew name that the Lord gave me through the Spirit is a moth. Which a moth, the quality or state of being true, that according to true or according to fact or reality, certain. You think about facts, and when you even go to the etymon, if it ain't math, it ain't the truth. If it don't add up, it ain't the truth. Okay, and the truth add up, and that's what really you shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. That's one of the main precepts that help guide me to the Hebrew name, okay, of Amath, which I'm Amathba and Yah Amathba. I am Amathba, or Shemyah. My name is Amathba. All right. So I'm gonna go to the Etimon because I messed up and put truth in, and I go back like you say math when you go to it, which I'm Math. All right. So truth goes into being true, which is a pledge or covenant or agreement. Having characterized by good faith. All right. Firm and solid. I remember a brother said that you already established through the Spirit. You know, and our establishment is in the foundation of Yahweh Shai. Okay, so yeah, you could just get deep into this. Yeah, you could just go crazy. So like chaos. So I'm gonna look up chaos as well. Chaos. Yeah, think of it. We had to go more into it. It was personified as being a god. We'll have to go back. We'll visit that part. That was in the definition for one of the Hebrew characters that I was going into, which was the water. Like water could be chaotic, you know. And let me look at actually in just regular dictionary. I'm gonna do it in a free dictionary. Chaos, which goes into it got confusion, but clutter, but in physics is the science of matter and energy and their interactions. Tumult, noise, I know that, but I'm gonna get some spiritual understanding of that later and come back and return with that part, and that's gonna be the lesson through the Spirit. So you know, brothers, get into these Hebrew meanings of your name, the numeric values and such. Yaquat out there, and hopefully it boosts your faith some more. So shalom to the elect. Call Allah Yahweh Shem Hashem Shem Kodesh.